shit's in the safe. Got me a spot out the way. Nigga just tryna be safe.
Let's get to sports talk.
College football rankings brought to you by Goodyear. For the first time this season, AP voters offer teams other than Clemson and Bama a little love. Georgia gets 4 first-place votes, and Ohio State gets 7 of them, gentlemen. It's time to discuss the Capital One fan vote. Again, 4 teams get first-place votes this week. That's the first time that's happened this season. And so I ask you, David Pollack, who is your number 1 team in the land?
The Ohio State Buckeyes.
Wow.
I have seen enough from them on their defensive line with Chase Young and company that I know they're elite.
Yeah, I get on the no one pick. I mean, the no one rank this year because how Fields play. Fields having a good year. He don't have no interceptions right now. Like he's a transfer from Georgia coming into a different offense and running the team right, and is making them a clear cut favorite to come out of the Big Ten to get in the playoffs. And I feel like they can. They have the defense and they have the offense and the team to get there. And their quarterback is leading them the way. Like he having a good year so far, and he's gonna continue that. Like Justin Fields has something to prove. That he belonged to be a starter quarterback in college. Like after leaving Georgia, like he was the backup, and he know he wasn't gonna get no time there. So he go somewhere and show off your talent. He's showing that he belonged to be a starter. They believe in him, and he sees that, and he just go out there every day and win for them. And in dramatic fashion, like he just blowing teams out. Like just having a good year. Only 16 touchdowns and 0 picks right now. Like keep it up. That's gonna get that team to 4.
I think their cornerbacks are elite. I love what they've done defensively and restructuring. And then, let's be honest, like we know they're going to get after quarterback. We know they're going to create turnovers defensively. Justin Fields in this offense can attack you in multiple ways. You can tell he's growing and he's going to continue to grow throughout the season. So I think the Buckeyes, for what they've done so far, just destroying every single person in the way, is the number 1 team in the country.
I'm going to stick with Clemson, and I've done this year after year. Dave, we've been at it for a while. The defending national champion always stays number 1 with me until somebody beats them. And so it seems that whoever wins a championship that next season, they just don't play up to par. So I go through this a lot because I continually keep that team at number 1 until they lose. And believe me, Clemson, they've shown some cracks in the armor, but they've won football games. At the end of the day, the goal is to remain undefeated, and the defending champion is still undefeated. They will be number 1 for me until that's no longer the case.
Yeah, Clemson gonna still be number 1. They still have a good team. You know, Trevor Lawrence haven't played well. They gotta get that straightened up, or it's gonna hurt them down the road. They got some things to fix with him. Number 1, he's still a good quarterback. He's still leading that team to be number 1. It's just he got to straighten up certain situations he doing. So far, he up and down. 1 minute he up here, next minute he down here. He gotta get back consistent. Now, it's gonna hurt him in the long run. They gotta get that stuff straightened out with him, cause it can't come back and bite him if they don't get that straightened up in time.
I mean, what kind of philosophy is that? That's not the best team in the country. You don't just automatically be the best team in the country because you were last year.
Yeah, always. It's been my philosophy since you've known me, David. I'm not going to change it now.
It's been wrong, so you need to change it.
That could be the case. I'm not doubting that it's right or wrong. I'm just saying it's my philosophy.
All right. If you guys want to check out the Capital One fan vote, participate yourself, go to twitter.com/SportsCenter. Now, there are probably 10 or so teams who are still alive in the broader scope. 4 of them are going to make the show. So We're in October now, so we can go ahead and start deciding who might be our first out. Joey Galloway, who's number 5 for you? Who's your first team out right now?
Today, number 5 for me is Ohio State, and that's, that won't hold serve because so many of these teams have to play each other. And the reason they're first out, it's real simple for me. Clemson's number 1, Alabama coming at number 2, and then LSU and Georgia both have top 10 wins. And so I really like what the Buckeyes are doing right now. I need to see them play somebody, just as I need to see Alabama play somebody. The rest of these teams have played someone, and so as solid as Ohio State has looked and as solid as Alabama looks, in football, you can't tell what someone's weakness is until they play a team that can expose that weakness, and really neither team has.
Yeah, I hear you, but my first team out will be Clemson. Because again, I'm gonna take what I've seen this season, guys, and this isn't a perfect science. And just like Joey talked about, I'm taking what I've seen this season, what you've done on the field.
Look what happened. Clemson have to strain up some situations. They doing. They almost lost to North Carolina. They got away with that win. Some things got to be strained up with them, because it can't come back and bite them if they don't strain it up in time. They've been up and down this year. I've been watching the games. They haven't been the same team, even though they can pull it off the win because of what type of team they built. But it can hurt them if they don't strain it up in time. Eventually, somebody's going to upset them if they don't strain up how they playing. Ohio State, they can't help who they playing in front of them. They just taking care of business and playing like a playoff team so far.
Against really good competition. If you haven't played good competition, how you've looked a la North Carolina. To me, if I start going through the top of the list with Ohio State and Georgia and LSU, I'm more impressed with what they've done and impressed with their resume and how they've handled people than I am with Clemson. It doesn't mean that Clemson's a bad team, and this is all going to work itself out. But right now, I would have Clemson at number 5.
We're so glad you're watching ESPN on YouTube. For more sports and analysis, download the ESPN app. And for